27. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Set. 380.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one complete to McConkey. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They do go for it. It's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. Past midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's in. Monday Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Another one there for Burden. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California.
Y'all play you next, just type in your game and tag
Bears
below.
in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Can you hear me?
To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
Can you hear me?
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down. Up past the 40-yard line.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way
You see
to
my
get
gamer
1
tag up
yard
there?
and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
On 1st and 10, it's
Fuck. Wouldn't let me get my damn throw off.
And down he goes. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro. In there to bag another one. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he'll get about 5.
Number 8, O'Brien Hampton, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set. 12.
To the goal line and in. Rondé Jackson. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. You're probably just not the same. Ready to go.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one
Wait, what the
incomplete.
fuck?
Defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
What the fuck? What is really going down?
This is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. Moving to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
That was not where that was supposed to
Way
go.
to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
59, 59. Set.
Motion man is Johnston. On first and 10, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
Hampton will score.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am. They just found me like this. I was ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
5-9, 5-9. Set. 380.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. And he Can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set. Ray, Bill.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line. What is it?
Throwing is Herbert on third down. This one finds McConkey. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On the give, here's Hampton. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
11 more yards.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
9-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll run with Hampton. A short kick down to the center.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
59. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. Unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Bears take over first and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Bears first down. Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
17 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Ken Hart.
Intercepted. Result of the...
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Rapper hooded than this, I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 You just heard the sound.
Put my demo tag in the chat below.
I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That one caught by Rice. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 68 yards. And the Chiefs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Falcons nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Cousins. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow the play to be successful.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Penix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Looking to throw, Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson from 21 yards away. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Takes it to about the 37.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. There's Robinson showing the flash. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 66 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Penix. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Doesn't take any great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious. Last couple of plays, these guys have been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on 3rd. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he can play next.
Robinson again. And he's not going too far. In fact,
yeah, he can play next.
Tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. David Stills from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
And make sure you subscribe.
Kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
We'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
A give right side for Pacheco. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, come on,
deep for
buddy.
Rice.
Oh, man, get that shit out.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Rasheed Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Yeah, play on the kickoff.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Robinson up the middle. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of 45.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st and 10.
Now they'll audible to something else. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll throw with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 19. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to go tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Patrick going to change the play. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man right side is Rice. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's able to bring to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on 1 run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. Isaiah Pacheco. He's straight on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. As his guys have now moved out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 32 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now they'll change things up. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the 16-yard line.
Here's Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play fake. Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Falcons 56, Chiefs 28.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Gets around him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. And right away, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Penix. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That one caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another
now Mahomes going to shift him around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
David Onyemata there on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy
from 13 yards out.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Butker on for the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Falcons 56, Chiefs 35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Down the sideline he goes. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Bennett's going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Able to slither by. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter.
We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left during the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. You have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Robinson on a give right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They are going for it. Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. He's got his target. That's complete. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Mahomes will do it himself. And they'll locate his running back open downfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
We got 2 minutes.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now here's Mahomes. And now here's another interception. Picked off by D'Angelo Malone. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Oladokin fakes a give. Now he'll throw it. Now he'll tuck it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Here's Pacheco. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice
An even 90 yards. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that one his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Butker now to add the extra point. And that will be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one. And that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Looking deep here from Mooney. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Hey, you ready?
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Rico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And that will lead to a second down. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irvin. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll head forward for maybe a yard. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. From the 21, here's second and 9. From the gun, here's Minshew. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball